I remember back in JK and SK, dropping her off and feeling very overwhelmed myself. We were met at the door with welcoming teachers, so excited to see these children. At the end of the day, it was the best experience ever, and she couldn't wait to go back to school the next day and the next day. In the Catholic school system, I believe that everybody feels like they're a family.
And I had wonderful teachers the whole way through, and I had a really great experience. Many of my friends are actually from friends that I met back in those early years. I think my most influential teacher was probably Mr. Kennedy in grade 6. He's someone, it was his last year before he retired, and he's someone that taught me so many intangible skills that I didn't think at the time I realized what he taught me, but I still remember, I think back at stories he told us and little just tidbits of wisdom that he would give to us, and those still impact me in my everyday life.
There are a lot of people who are very supportive and they're very accepting for who I am. And it's really easy to go through with this school because many people are very accepting and supporting, and they help me because there was a lot of people who understood me and supported me and understood who I am and my special needs being deaf. And I have really awesome interpreters who always support me and help me through a lot.
The teachers that they select at these schools, they're very nurturing, they care for their students, and they want the kids to excel. Now she wants to be an educator. She's currently at the University of Windsor going through. She'd love to be a teacher, and that's her goal. And I think it's because of the positive relationship she had with her teachers growing up. So, and I gotta applaud the Catholic system for doing that for her.
I really learned a lot of moral values here. A lot of lessons were taught also mainly through religion class. The most that taught me lessons and valuable lessons that I should take on with myself, even in my future.
I had a few teachers that really stood out for me and kind of pushed me to be who I am now. My grade 6 teacher, Miss Hayes, I feel like she was kind of the person who finally pushed me to kind of pursue medicine. And I remember she came into the restaurant I was working at, and I saw her and she recognized me, and we just kind of caught up a bit, and she was just telling me how proud she was and how she's like, oh, I knew you would always go far. And it was just kind of a little bit of an emotional time when I felt wow, I could actually I was actually living up to my teacher's expectations when I was younger, and that was great for me, I feel.
I believe that Catholic education will produce plumbers and prime ministers, but more importantly, it will produce hard-working, honest people. She wasn't a number. Emily wasn't a number. Mr. Cowan knew who she was. It wasn't like he had to do research. It wasn't like he had to look up her name on a chart. He already knew my kid. That is what Catholic education is about.